I am just trying to get set up. Ugh. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was filming for YouTube, so I'm trying to get the right angles over here so that I can film for both YouTube and this. Let's see. What is a good angle for you guys to see what I'm doing? Maybe like this one. I am gonna be cleaning this up in a second, so hopefully that looks good. Let me get my chat ready. Let's see. Also, let me know if you can hear me as well, if it looks okay, if you can hear me okay. All right, let me. So let's see. I just finished filming for YouTube, so now I'm gonna do my little time lapse while I'm packing today, making sure that everything looks good. Okay. Alrighty. So, okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me know if this angle looks good. Can you like see what I'm doing and stuff? Let me just clean off my table so that we can go ahead and get started. We do have quite a few plants today, not as much as last time, so I don't think it's gonna take too long, but I'm hoping it doesn't take too long because I haven't been feeling that good. I'm like really tired, so I just want to finish so that I can just lay down, honestly. But I got stuff to do, so I got to get this stuff done first, you know? That's what it's like running a business. You don't have time to have like sick days and stuff like that. You got to get your stuff done. All right, so let's see here. Okay. So, okay, you can see everything. Hi, Tina. Thanks for letting me know. It helps when I get a response so I can like know what if it looks good for you guys. Okay, so we have quite a few orders today. We have a big stack. We have quite a few plants. I was just moving them off the table. We sold a few accessories and stuff like that too. Whoops. So we do have quite a few things. Sorry, my table is super messy. I know my table always looks dirty. It's just because it's a really cheap IKEA tabletop and it like peels and stuff, so it looks absolutely disgusting. Alrighty, so let's start with our first order. And happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully your Sunday's going good. Thanks for joining me today on Sunday. I know it's early, but it looks like a lot of you guys are already up and like moving, so I feel that. All right, so our first order is for Eric. He is in Brooklyn, New York, and he got a display case, which is this one, and he also got an Anthurium crystallinum crossed with a magnificum, which is this guy back here, I think. Yeah, so he got this one here. Looks like this. So, you know what? Actually, guys, let me flip my camera so that I can see what I'm doing. I have it on the back camera, which looks better, but I can't see like in real time for you guys. So let me just flip it. Give me a second. Let me do that. Can you see this way? Yeah, you can see my room. Okay. Is this facing the right way? Ugh. Okay, that's better for me. Sorry about that. And I have my water this time because last time I had no water, I had nothing. Okay, So first, Brooklyn in the house. You know, I actually have a lot of customers that are from like New York, Brooklyn, Queens area. Lots of New Yorkers, lots of Jersey people too. So I always appreciate all my local peoples. So I'm just checking the display case to make sure there's no cracks on it, because sometimes when I get them shipped, they get damaged. So I'm just gonna check it really quick. And what I've been doing is I've just been attaching the door myself to the frame, because so many people have such a hard time attaching the door. So I just feel like it's better I just do it myself. I had a rough like Etsy like transaction with one of these, where I just decided to take this product off of Etsy entirely, because I honestly think it was like user error, and I was trying my best to help them, but like it's really hard to communicate through Etsy chat. Like you can't send videos or anything like that. It's like kind of hard. But they were like having a hard time with the door, so they kept bending it and it kept warping the door, and I ended up sending them like 6 doors like just for this product. And finally on the last one I just decided to just do it myself, and I was just like, I can't like afford to keep sending out replacements like that for like, you know, a user error. So I just decided to just take it off of Etsy. So yeah, that's why you don't see it on Etsy anymore. So it is what it is. Etsy is a little hard sometimes with customers, because your customers on Etsy, they kind of just find you, which is great, but like they don't really know you. They're not familiar with you and stuff like that. So they've like, you know, never seen you like do your products or anything. So it's a little hard to communicate with them over there, because some of them can be really mean too. So I mean, like overall, I think I've had an okay experience with Etsy, but it's definitely not my favorite platform. Oh my gosh, hi Dorothy, good morning. Thanks for coming today. I know it's early. I feel bad because it's so early, but I just have to start early or I'm gonna be here all day if I don't. Thanks for showing up. And thanks to everybody else who's in the chat showed up. I am recording for YouTube, so if you guys want to say hi, I will input this clip into YouTube so everybody can be like on the YouTube video. Happy to see you too. Happy to see you in real time. I know we talk a lot, but it's nice like seeing you guys in real time and stuff. Alright, so got that out of the way. And I think this is our only display case, so I don't need this anymore. So, put that to the side. So, our first customer, like I said, is Eric. He's in Brooklyn, New York, and he did get this this anthurium here. This is anthurium crystallinum and magnificum. It's a hybrid. So, Eric has ordered a couple times. I think he ordered last week too. A lot of you guys order pretty frequent. I have a lot of returning customers, so thank you guys so much. I love packing up you guys' orders. Especially when like I've kind of like built a relationship with a lot of you guys, which is really cool, just from you know sending you guys plants and stuff like that. And I've witnessed a lot of you guys' like your plant journey like grow just based off of the plants that you purchase. I've seen you guys like start off with like really easy plants, and then over the like couple months you guys start branching into like more like rare stuff. So I've definitely like witnessed a lot of like people's plant journeys like expand, and I think that's like something that's really cool about being a seller, especially when you're so close to your customers. So it's a lot of fun seeing that. You love receiving them? Oh, I'm glad. I'm just glad that everybody's like happy with what they get and everything like that. It's hard shipping plants, you know. It's definitely not easy, and I won't lie, I do get nervous like every week when I'm shipping out stuff, and I do like constantly check like the tracking to make sure that everybody's stuff got delivered by like the end of the week and stuff. I get so nervous, but I think I'm doing an okay job. So we got that one. Let's see. So this one is kind of small. I think it can fit in the small one. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are always so nice to me. So does anybody have any plans for today on Sunday before we go back to work tomorrow on Monday? I think today I am packing orders for sure, obviously. And then I'm probably going to just chill. James is at work, so when he gets home, he's going to cut the grass. So I might just help him, like, do the weed whacking part. That is the only thing I know how to do, so I might help him with that if he wants some extra help so he can finish faster. So I think that's pretty much all we're going to do. Probably just clean up the yard. We had a really, really bad, I think they were hornets, like a hornet nest in like, they were like going in our window, and it was really bad. But James like handled the situation really well, and like he sealed it up and stuff, and he like caught a lot of them. But we had like, I want to say over 100 of like hornets or something like that in our backyard. So I was like not going outside. I was like terrified. But it's getting better now. We have a lot of like wasp and hornets and yellow jackets, all that stuff around here, and I don't know why. Like I've never like seen it so bad before. It's raining. You love the rain. Oh, honestly I wish it was raining here too. I think I'm 100% over the summer. I'm ready for it to be done. It was way too hot this year. Like, it was so hot that I feel like you couldn't even do anything because it was so hot, you know what I mean? Like, the whole summer was a heat wave. It was crazy. Alright, so you got that, and then you got his display case, which is here. So, let's see. I have a box here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking for the right size box on the side. You're about to do some yard work too? Yeah, it's like one of those days, right? Honestly, I think I'm tired of having a yard, guys. Like, I think me and him thought we were really gonna like it, but it's kind of became like, I think just too much for us. Even though we have a small front yard and a small backyard, I think it's become too much for us. I don't think we're just like outside, like go in the yard and sit outside or sit on the front porch. I don't think we're those kind of people. So it's been hard for us this summer, like dealing with it. And like, he was trying to get better at like cutting the grass and stuff, but the grass was growing so fast, like he doesn't have time. So yeah, I feel like we kind of let our yard go. I wish like I had more patience for stuff like that, but like it's just hasn't been going that great for us over here. So Eric is done. I'm just checking off, making sure we got everything on his order. So he did make 2 orders. So I'm gonna, when I do the labels, I'm gonna make sure that I refund one of his shipping costs. Since he made 2, I'm just gonna combine it together, so he doesn't have to pay for it twice. A lot of you guys already know I do that, but just putting that out there. If you do order twice, I will just combine it if I can. Or if I can't combine it, it's too much, I'll just take the difference. Yeah, it definitely is. Like, I think maybe next year we'll be more prepared for it, but this year, I don't know if it's just this area, but like, we had wasps, we had yellow jackets, we had hornets, flies, we had tons of mosquitoes in the backyard, we had ants. Like, I am just not used to that. Like, you know, I guess coming from an apartment where they do all that stuff for you, we're just not used to that. And man, it has been rough, let me tell you. It has been really rough with all the bugs and stuff here. So this one is 4 pounds, 7 ounces. Stickers. Oh, I forgot my fragile stickers. Here we go. Fragile. Alright, so Eric's package is done. So, who's next? Oh, guess who's next? Dorothy, you're next. So, let's see. Any more Florida ghosts coming up in the shop? I've been missing out by not jumping on it. Probably. Right now, I have... Look, I'm looking. I don't have any. Actually, I might have... I actually have one that's not on the shop. So, I was actually going to restock it this week. But, Dorothy, you and I can talk offline. And if you want it, I can put it aside for you. That's fine. Try vegetable garden. I hate cutting grass, but I like gardening. That's what got me into it. You know, I want to try gardening. I want to try it so bad. But I can't get over, like, the fact that, like, things will, like, eat your garden and stuff, like squirrels and stuff. So that's what I'm, like, nervous about, like, putting in all the hard work and then it gets, like, ruined. But I guess that just comes with gardening, right? Like, you have to just suck it up. Yeah, reach out to me, Dorothy. I'll sort it. After this today, I will send you the picture of it, and I'll just put it aside for you. Actually, if you want it, yeah, after we're done today, I'll send you a picture. If you want it, we can do it today, and then I'll ship it out tomorrow. Let's see. So we're on Dorothy's order. So she got this one here, this Hoya. I'll never know how to pronounce this one, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's so hard for me to pronounce it, but it's this one. I feel like it looks so dark on camera. Does it look dark? I have a light here, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Oops. Let's see. I think my phone just sucks. I need a new phone. So yeah, so Dorothy got this one, and then she got a handful of clear pots. So. But yeah, back to like the gardening thing. We really want to get a fruit tree, but I don't know. His younger sister, James's younger sister, they started a little garden in their backyard, and they grew watermelon this year and like some other like squash. I think they grew like zucchini, and it was their first time, and she said she had like a great time doing it. So she kind of like inspired me to like want to do it. They like made little garden beds in the back of their yard and stuff. It turned out really cute, and she said she had a lot of fun doing it, and like she had like something to wake up for. Like it felt like good to like go outside and check on them. So I think maybe next year I'll really give it a try. Yeah, the critters, the critters are bad when you keep garden. Oh yeah, okay. It's I think it's just, yeah, part of the process, right? Just like regular, like our plants here, right? Pests do still come part of the process, so it's just something I have to just get over, I guess. I need to do like some more research on gardening itself, because like I don't know where to start. I don't know when to start. I have like some tools and stuff like to like, you know, dig out the ground and stuff, but I just don't know like anything about like the soil you use and stuff. I have no idea how that stuff works. But maybe we can start in the spring, like actually for real this time. I feel like I always say that, but nothing happens. But I think for real this time, I'm gonna try. It's definitely just like a learning curve, I guess. I guess because I'm like so confident in houseplants that I don't want to like go through all the failures of gardening, but I have to just get over that little fear, right? Yeah. A cat comes around too. Yeah, you know, we have, I don't know if it's our neighbor, but we have a couple cats that be in the backyard. And we actually have a garden bed in our front yard, but it has nothing in it. And that cat definitely uses it as a litter box, so I don't know. Like, we don't know what to do. So that's why I haven't put anything like in there. Because I was like really tempted to just put some flowers in there, but that cat be in there like digging it up. There are some options to help preventing some. I use a crop cage and claw. Oh, okay. Maybe we should, I mean, I think we can look into it then. I just like never, I don't know like, I don't know where to put it too. Our backyard's kind of small. But maybe we'll try. Maybe I'll just put some in like some potted, like make like, you know, put it in like the pots instead of like a garden bed. Maybe that will be easier for me. Like start small. That probably would be easier and cheaper to start small than go all in. Stop being scared. I'm scared of the bugs. That's what I'm scared of. Like I just, ew, like I don't know. It's like weird seeing like bugs on stuff that you're growing to eat. I don't know. Like even though I know that's how stuff works, I don't know if I would be able to eat it because I would be scared there's something in it or something like that. I would be too scared. I'm just such a baby when it comes to like bugs. Like I hate bugs. They are just not for me. But I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna do it. I promise I'm gonna do it. And y'all will be the first to know. Let's see. So this is Dorothy. So she got some plant pots. She got her plant. Put some fluffy stuff in here. Make sure it's nice and secure. And some stickers. You'll get more pretty bugs than anything. Well, James will like that. That man loves bugs, so he likes to put bugs in a jar and show me them. So I'm sure he will enjoy that more than me. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, that's him. I've learned to just live with that. But he likes stuff like that for real. He will capture all the lantern flies and put them in a jar and like show me it. Or he'll be at work because he works outside and he'll collect bugs and send me pictures of the freaking bugs. So that's my man though. And next order we have Charnel. Charnel is in Illinois. She's ordered a lot from us as well. She's been around since the beginning. So Chanel, she got a mystery box. So I already picked out some things that I think she would like based off of like her other orders. So she says she's not interested in allocations, which I kind of already knew that. So I picked out for her a philodendron Billy. And I also picked out for her this Hoya caudata. This one too. I think she likes both of these type of plants. So hopefully she likes those. Oh, and I know a lot of you guys that ordered mystery boxes last week, a lot of you guys said that you were really happy with them. So I'm glad. You know, the mystery box thing is still really new, and I am like nervous about like somebody being upset with what they got, but it looks like everybody was very happy with what they got, so I'm happy about that. So thanks for leaving your feedback too. I appreciate it. I did update my website. So when you go to my website, there is a tab at the top for reviews, and the review system, I'm not gonna lie, is a little funky with the website, like the host that I use Squarespace. They don't allow reviews until I think it's like 7 days or even 14 days after the purchase has been made. And it's really weird because since I'm a plant store, I end up deleting the plant once it sells because that's the only one. And then once I delete it, it makes the review process complicated because then you guys go to click the link and it says it doesn't exist. So it's really annoying, but I am on Google, and I did put a link now in the review section for you guys to just go ahead and review on Google if you want to go and review like right away. So that is there now, and we did get a couple Google reviews this weekend, so thank you guys. Lex, I get it. I put my rubber tree out for the first time. When I brought it in, a stink bug was on it. Oh no, see, I freaked out. My husband came running out. No, see? I don't, that's not for me. My last apartment, the area had so many stink bugs. There would be stink bugs in the house, and I would freak out. And I had a really beautiful, long, bushy philodendron Brazil in my window, and there would always be stink bugs in it. And I just couldn't take it. Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I don't understand how they're getting in the house, but like, I think one of them got in and laid eggs or something in the freaking plant, and I was like seeing stink bugs in that plant forever, and I was just freaking out. So I ended up like getting rid of it. So, but yeah, no, I can't. Stink bugs freak me out. Luckily, I haven't seen stink bugs over here, but now I have freaking wasps, so I don't know what's freaking worse. Stink bugs or wasps. Like, I feel like I can't catch a break when it comes to the bugs. I don't think I will ever put my houseplants outside. I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't know how you guys put them outside for the whole summer. Like, I couldn't do it. I would freak out because I just know there's so many bugs on there. I would freak out. My plants will do happily in here. They don't need to experience the outside. Definitely don't. You can't anymore? Yeah, no, me neither. It's never gonna happen here. Like, I'm not one with the nature. I think that's the issue. So it's hard for me to like willingly want to put stuff outside, and like if it's going outside, it's staying outside forever. It's never coming back inside type of deal. You definitely won't, Tina? Yeah, no. I know somebody, one of my Instagram friends, every summer she puts all her plants out on her porch, and it's like 200 and some plants. I'm like, how? Why? And then she brings them back in the fall, and I'm like, oh my god, I would go absolutely crazy. Like they would just have to stay out there all year and die because I don't think I could do it. I'd be freaking out. Let's see what I got. Need a small one. And medium size one. That is, you know, Dora, that's like exactly why I started doing like soil free, was because of like the gnat issue and stuff. And like once I had started that, like I was like, wow, like what a difference it makes having a soil free like mix. Like you really don't like experience gnats at all, especially because it dries out quite fast, so it's not like just sitting wet all the time. So it's definitely helpful. Because now, like, even though I keep like all the plants in here, I'll see like a gnat like here and there, but like honestly, I really don't get them like that. The only time I honestly see them is when I'm unboxing plants, and they, as soon as I unbox it, freaking gnats will fly out. I'm like, great. But that's why I, you know, repot them too. I hate dealing with those things too. Do you sell your plants? I do. I have my own website. It is plantlifelefts.com. But I don't sell them on live. But right now we're packing all my weekend orders. The Billy. Hi Nisha, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Wow, we have a lot of people in here. I didn't even realize. 25 of you guys? Dang, thank you. I am happy that I decided to go live on YouTube because, like, you know, if you watched the live last week, I was expressing my concerns about like TikTok. I was having a really hard time with TikTok live, and I felt really nervous, super uncomfortable over there. But I feel way more comfortable over here with you guys. That's nice and healthy. Yeah, these Billies, they look so beautiful. Like, this was like a good batch of them. I was really happy with them. And they're like a good size too. Speaking of Billies, I haven't shown you guys a lot of like my personal plants in a long time, but I have a Billy, and I was just talking to James about it last night. We've had our Billy, I think, since 2022. It's downstairs now because he's too big to be in here, but it's like massive now. And that plant is so easy to take care of. Like, I will always recommend a Billy if you're looking for like a plant that gets big and like gives you that jungle vibe. Like, I love my Billy. I don't think I could ever sell it. I love it so much. It's like one of my oldest plants now, I would say. Okay, so we got our 2 plants. And since we are recording for YouTube, all the plants that I pack on YouTube, they get their own customized sticker that says your order was packed on YouTube, in case you want to go back and see your order being packed. It will always be there for you. So she got the 2 plants. Let's see. Because this is her mystery box. All right, that's her mystery box. So we got to put that one on there, and then we got to put our mystery box sticker on there too. So we have these like mystery box stickers. They're like holographic. They're super cute. So we'll put both of them on there. So that's fun. So let's see what we got. What box can we get? I feel like this is too small. I have to check that out. That's what I'm going for, the jungle vibe. Yeah, you really should. Like, does this fit? Yeah, this will fit, I think. When I first got mine, I did buy mine kind of big, but it has grown a lot. Slightly too big. Should trim the top just a little bit so it fits. All is well. Hope you are too. How's your Sunday? My Sunday is going pretty good. We just started, so just packing orders. This is what my Sundays usually look like. I don't plan to do anything on Sundays because this is obviously the priority. So Sundays are packing order days only for me. And I just try to just get all of it done, and then I'll schedule a pickup for tomorrow, and then USPS will come in the morning and pick it up for me. So I don't have to go and drop it off at the post office. Is that on the site presently? Which one, Billy's? I think, let me see. Yeah, actually, I have 2 Billy's on the site right now. Let me show you really quick before I box this up. So this one is, these are bigger than the ones you guys just saw. These ones are 5-inch ones. So we have this one here, it's pretty big. And then also have this one here, which is also another 5-inch one too. So I do have 2 of these already on the site right now. So they're pretty big right now. Nice 5-inch pot too. So just making sure we got everything on this order. And give her some stickers. Let's pick out some. These. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just gonna, I like to weigh them as I'm doing it on the side so that everything is done. All I have to do at the very end is just make the label, so then I can just get the dimensions of the box, have the weight ready to go, and just print everything out. All done. Alright, so our next one. Alright, I'll check that out. This is why I can't get the mystery box, so many others. I know. But I will say, the mystery box, you do have a chance to kind of get anything on the shop. I do have plans set aside, but pretty much like the stuff that you see on the shop right now, I low-key have extras of them hidden that you can't see. So you never know what you're gonna get. So I do have a lot of stuff set aside that you guys haven't seen. So just keep that in mind. So our next one is, we have another New Yorker. They're from Westbury, New York. This is for Richard. So let's pick out their stuff. Richard got a Florida Beauty, this one here. This is a starter plant, so it's in stratum. And then they got the Hoya Croniana Silver. They got this one. This one's super nice. This one is like trailing. Oh, it's so nice. I love this one so much. It's like beautiful. Love it. So it looks like that. Oh, guys, I gotta put my phone on the charger. I forgot. Hold on. That would be awful if I was on live and then my phone died. Let me fix that. It might be a little shaky for a second. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. nice and charged. Okay, yeah, so this for Richard. Let's see. So we just got in these trailing Hoyas here last week, right? Yeah, last week. So these ones are fun. And then I have smaller ones as well. So when it comes to like these ones with the, like a lot of these, I'll just try to do my best to clean them. Like just like a little quick like tap on them. Just make sure there's no like dust on it, but it's a little hard. This one is nice though. It has a really pretty like silver color to it. I'm really happy with these guys. He beat you on that one? Oh no. I think there's one more though. But this one is I think this one's the longer one. I know some of you guys are like on it. As soon as I like restock, a lot of you guys are like on it. And I feel bad sometimes because I'd be a little late. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little late for the 12 o'clock time, like for the restocks, because I'm like working and stuff, and then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh crap, it's like 12:30. But yeah, a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are like waiting for me when I like do the restock. Some of you guys get your purchases in before I even get the email out. Like as soon as I publish the listings, before I get the email out, I get the orders right away. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I can't even press send on the weekly email. Some of you guys are just so fast. So, all right, so you got this one. This one is really nice too. I love this color. These colors on these Florida Beauties have been really nice lately. And I have a couple more. I think this is the last one that's like a starter, but we have some like full plants of these too on the site. So, always good. We had some big Florida Beauties, but I did cut them down just because like they were just too big. Too big to ship, I feel. Okay. So with the stratum ones, you gotta like really try to pack them nice and tight because it is like a semi-hydro substrate. You can't get it perfect, you know, that is something that you have to understand. It does have water in it and it might leak a little bit. But I try my best to get it really tight so that it won't, but I can't guarantee something like that. Try to get it nice and tight, but you know, things happen in the shipment. When you started, how did you decide what plant you were going to carry? So, do you mean like just like Aroids and Hoyas in general, or do you mean like when I'm like ordering inventory and I'm like picking the plants out? Before I answer the question, just want to make sure I have the right answer for you. Do I ship to Denmark? I don't. I'm sorry. I only ship to USA. It's really hard to ship outside of your country. It requires a lot of permits you need and stuff. It's very complex. And to export plants out of your country, you have to have like this company come and inspect your plants and stuff, and we're just not at that level, unfortunately. I'm sorry. All of that. Okay, so in the very beginning when I first started, you know, with my shop and selling plants, I obviously was already collecting these plants, so it made sense. So these are the type of plants that I like, so I'm gonna sell the ones that I like and that I know I can care for. Like, you're never gonna catch me selling a calathea, right? Because like I don't like those and I can't care for those. So those are just not things that you're ever gonna see. Like calathea, you might see like a, what are those, like homolamina or whatever the heck they're called. That's like a maybe, but not often. So it's, for me, it is just plants that I've already collected. Now, when I'm picking inventory, that is a little different. I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of, you know what my audience likes, like my demographics and stuff. But I will pick inventory based off of what is new for my wholesalers, because they send out some of them send out weekly lists, some of them send out bi-weekly. So whatever is like new on their list, that is usually what I will purchase. And then I will always like look back at like things I purchased before and, you know, see how well it's sold and stuff like that. So I kind of just base it off of like what my customers already like. Nice to come across your channel. I have to catch you live. Yeah, of course. I think I'm going to try to do lives on Sundays when I can. So this week we have a good amount of orders, so I decided to go live. If I only have like a couple orders, I probably will skip it because it'll only, you know, be like 30 minutes. But today's probably going to be a little long one, so I figured I would come live today for you guys. This fit? Oh, why didn't this one is okay. This one actually. Will this fit? Sometimes I play like Tetris with my stuff. This will be fine, I think. So I hope that answered your question. No, you can, like, honestly, like, ask all the questions you want. I literally don't care because I'm just packing orders. So I would prefer you guys ask questions, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm a boring person, so I don't know what to talk about. So I would love to, if you guys have any questions about anything, it doesn't have to be about plants. You can ask me literally anything you want. I will try my best to answer. It doesn't really matter to me about questions. You guys know that. Like, I just want to let you guys know, if you know, you guys can ask me anything you want. I will do my best to always respond to you guys. I know sometimes a lot of you guys email me and I see them. Sometimes I can't get back to you guys, but I am reading you guys' comments and stuff like that. And I want you guys to know, like, this live right now especially is a safe space. And there's no dumb question or anything like that. So we're all here having a good time. I think, you know, I want you guys to be like okay, like just chatting with each other and chatting with me too. So I'm here if you have any question. You're, you know, starting a business, stuff like that, you know. Am I gonna have Labor Day sale? Oh my God, hi Dinetta. How are you? You know, I didn't think about that, but I guess we could have a Labor Day sale. I don't see why not, but I'm glad that you asked because I forgot Labor Day was coming up. So yeah, let's have a Labor Day sale. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but yeah, let's do it. I will remember that because that will be for this weekend, right? Or would it be? No, is it this weekend? No, next weekend? I don't know. You are so sweet. I really enjoy your energy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I just want to let you guys know I'm just a regular I'm just a regular person too. I know it's hard sometimes to like approach some like content creators and stuff. I don't want you guys to feel like you can't talk to me. So yeah, just, you know, feel free to chat with each other, me, whatever. Next Monday, okay, yeah, we can do Labor Day sale. We will do something. I'll figure it out. Because Labor Day is on a Monday, so I won't be able to ship out until that Tuesday. So instead of 2 shipping days that week, we'll only have 1. So make sure you plan accordingly. I also had another order, but we have to, she asked me to wait to ship it out until next week because she's going away this week. So yeah, if you ever want me to like hold it, like if you're going to be away, I can do that too. I can only hold it if it's like a week though. Like let's say like, you know, her situation, she bought it, but she's going away this week. She'll be back next week. That's fine. I can't hold it for like no month or nothing, but if you're going away or something, just send me an email. I'll hold it for you. You're welcome. That's for Tiffany. Her order is being held for next week, so. Yeah. I try to like, you know, make things easy for you guys. It's hard sometimes, I get it. So with the trailing ones, they can be annoying to pack, but you kind of can just like wrap them around themselves like that and just like wrap it up and it works fine. And since this is like a bigger paper, I'm gonna cut it too. Just making sure it all tucked in. There you go. Okay. I have watched you for about a year now. I think people enjoy the care that you give to plants. We see your special touch added to plants. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. That was really sweet of you to say. I mean, you know, I think like, you know, all of us, right? We all order plants, right? We've at least ordered plants or bought plants at some point. And we've seen how some of them have arrived, or we've seen how they looked in nurseries, and sometimes they just don't look that great, you know? So for me, it was just always just, I just want the experience to be really good for everybody when they're, you know, unboxing their plant. I never want someone to feel like they unbox it and they're like, ew, this is like dirty or ugly, whatever. So I just want to give a positive experience to anybody who's buying their plant, because I know what it's like sometimes. It can be annoying going to the nursery and you see a beautiful plant, but it's like really like dirty looking and stuff, or not taken care of, you know? Thank you for that comment, Lynn. And thanks for being around for such a long time. I appreciate that. It's always nice, like, seeing, like, familiar faces and stuff. So, Richard's order is packed. His two. Check off what he got. Make sure that's good. Okay, so Richard, let's see. What box? I may have underestimated a lot of my boxes today. So I want to ask you guys a question, because obviously we're all plant collectors here. Have you guys sold plants before, whether it's like on a Facebook page, like locally, or like online or anything? Or do some of you guys just like, do you just keep your plants when you like have too much? Like, what do you guys do with them? Just like as a regular person, I guess. You put them on Marketplace or anything? That's what I used to do. When I had first started, I would just put them on Marketplace. I was actually shocked how many people would come and pick up plants on Marketplace. I always had people out, like coming like every week. It was so funny. I was like known as the plant lady in my apartment complex, because I always would have, I would either be bringing plants in or people would be coming and picking up plants. So this is for Richard. Absolutely not. All for me in our home. I feel that. It's, you know, it can be really hard, like, letting them go. It could be really hard. I will say. It was hard for me in the beginning. Oh my god. I would be so, like, sad sometimes. I've given propagated plants to my family and friends. Oh, I love it too. Sharing is caring. But not in Dorothy's case. She sits there all for her. I haven't had the courage of selling my plants, but I'm definitely an admirer, a buyer, and a caretaker. Aw. You should definitely, don't be afraid to sell them. Like, just, you know, it's okay to sell a plant. You don't have to keep them too. I feel like a lot of people feel bad too and stuff, and, you know, it is what it is. You are a collector. I have 100 plants. Oh, Donetta, I know. I know you do. Donetta has been around for a long time, you guys. She's been around since the beginning. She had to put herself in a plant band. It's like that sometimes though. I forgot to put stickers on that one. There we go. What's like the most amount of plants that you guys have had at a time? Like, I think for me, I probably have like 200, 250 at a time, not including shop. Like, in my little apartment, I like had so many at a time. Now I have like only 70 something, I think, probably less. I plan to start selling, but where I live, we're so plant starved. I've been giving them away. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's you know, it can be like that. Okay, so our next one, let me get the plants out. We have Anthurium red crystallinum. We got these little cute guys in this week. And then she got some trellises, which I have over here. She got 2 of the iridescent ones. These are the small round shapes. So they have like a film on it right now, so that's why it looks blue. But when you take the film off, it's like a rainbow. It's really nice. Like the light hits it, like turns rainbow and stuff. It's really pretty. So. Okay, so Haunt Hunter says she has 100 plus. Tina says she has about 200 or so. Dang, we got some collectors in here. And I may have shamelessly purchased 2 or more from you while you're on this live. Oh, did you? I have my notifications turned off on my phone so it doesn't like buzz in the background. So I'll have to check the computer after we're done to make sure that I get the rest of the orders too. So I can just pack it all in one go. Thank you, Tina. We got some serious collectors in here. It's fun collecting plants though. It is fun. But I feel that all of us have gone through the phase where you just can't stop buying them, right? I remember when I was like that, like all I could think about was like going to the greenhouse. Like that's all I could think about. Like why is it so hard to like get out of that? I was buying plants like crazy. 40 in your bathroom alone? Oh my gosh. You have a window in your bathroom or do you use a grow light in there? You probably have a window, right? I would love to have plants in the bathroom, but we don't have windows in there. So this order is for Aaliyah, by the way. I don't know if she's here today, but she might watch it later on. Me and Aaliyah have been really good friends for a while now, and she's just been a customer in my shop. We have talked all the time. We send each other stuff back and forth all the time as well, and she's just an amazing person, and like she's really been here since day one as well. So I always love packing her orders too. So she got this little guy in the trellises, so little small guy. I feel like this will work. Did I wipe this? Okay. Oh, you have a skylight? Yeah, see, I'm sure the plants love that. I just ordered the Monstera Mint. Can you send it out on the next order? Yeah. Of course. Wait, you want me to send it? Can I send it out on the next order? What do you mean next order? Do you want me to pack it next, or do you mean ship it next week instead of this week? Just let me know what you mean. I'm gonna have to print out the extra orders when I get like low. Who are some of my favorite plant YouTubers? All right, so I don't know if this is gonna be a shocker to y'all, but I really don't watch plant YouTubers unless they're my friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of like YouTube friends that I will watch their videos, but I don't really consume houseplant content. I know, kill me. Ship it next week. Okay, yeah, done it. I'll ship it next week. I think because I create content like this for like myself, that last thing I want to do is watch somebody else talk about plants. But you know, I love like my fellow plant YouTubers like Janae. I love her. I love Jaman. You guys, I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. I remember Breezy. She would come around here and there. She hasn't posted in a long time. I loved her videos. And yeah, just like I think his channel is Aroy District. He's got some good videos too. But I really don't watch a lot of people like that. Just because I think when you're a content creator, you just get tired of seeing you're creating the same niche, so it's like you don't want to watch it, you know? Not like in like a mean way, like, oh, I don't want to watch them. Just like I don't want to watch that in my free time. I actually watch people play games on YouTube. That's what I watch. I watch people stream video games. That's what I like to watch. And podcasts. I love me some podcasts lately. I love like I'm really putting myself out there. But I like there's this one podcast called Behind the Likes. If you guys have watched Bad Girls Club back in the day, stuff like that. But yeah. We won't go too far in that. So yeah, we got this one and then her 2 trellises, which we can fit here. In the very beginning though, before I was a content creator, I would watch a couple like plant people, like some bigger ones. Like I watched Becca like a lot. Like I watched her a lot. I loved like her content, and I still think she makes great content. But I think I've just outgrown it. I think I've outgrown a lot of plant like YouTube videos and shorts and all that stuff. Like even on TikTok, Instagram, I don't. You barely even see me on Instagram now, but like I'm not watching nobody's stuff. Like I don't want to see. I think I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing it, and it's like being a plant content creator in general. It gets super repetitive, and it's super like I don't know how many times like we can give the same information like throughout the channels. It's like how I take care of my alocasia. Like I've seen a million videos like that. I can't watch another. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just. I think I've outgrown that type of content. It's like that sometimes though. So this is for Aaliyah. Let's see, this one weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces. Also, a tip if you are shipping plants, make your labels at home. Do not take it to the post office and pay for it there because they are going to charge you so much more money. Do it at home and print it out. You will save a lot of money doing it yourself versus going there. And don't buy a box from them either because they will charge you a ton of money for no reason. Alright, so this one's done. On to our next one, we have Justina. Justina is in Las Vegas. She's ordered a lot. She is an anthurium lover, so whenever I put out anthurium, she usually is like jumping on it. So she got, let's see, she got anthurium King of Clarinurium, this little guy. I just put these out last week. And then she got this dude here. This is anthurium Dressleri crossed with a Luxurian. So if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, we had, probably a month, we had like an anthurium shipment from my anthurium wholesaler, which was bad. And I've been rehabbing all those plants, and this is one of those rehab plants. And look at this beautiful new leaf that came in. It's looking amazing. It's healthy. It has roots now. It's doing great. So I put this up last week and she jumped on it immediately. So sometimes that does freaking happen where the plants, they're not always going to be the greatest when you first get them in wholesale. That's just something you have to deal with sometimes. And you got to just rehab them and sell them at a later time. So that's what we did. Yeah, this one is beautiful now. It was questionable at first, I will tell you. It was questionable, but it turned out to be a really beautiful plant. It took about a month of recovery though, which sucks, but it's going out now, and I'm happy it's going to an anthurium lover. So this one looks great. And then the little King of Clarinariums, they look great too. They're so cute. They have this beautiful like heart shape, and it's like, it's just such a cute little plant. Yeah. Still rehabbing those plants, unfortunately. So yeah, I was able to put this one up, and then I was able to put one of the Luxurians up. That one is actually doing really good now. The other ones, we're still working on them, but it's part of the process, you know, part of the process. Not everything is going to be amazing, and you know, that's just something you learn when you're like owning a business. Like, not even just like plants, like if you're owning like any type of business and you're buying wholesale, not everything's gonna come perfect, and there's gonna be imperfections and stuff. It's just harder when you're dealing with plants because they are living things, and we got to make sure that they arrive alive. So yeah, luckily I was able to rehab a lot of them, and I'm still rehabbing, but I think they'll be good in a couple of months, you know what I mean? So just gotta be patient sometimes. And this customer, Justina, she's been around for a while too, and she lives all the way in Vegas, so I know Vegas is hot, but she's never had any issues or anything, so that's always good to know. So we got this big guy. Hey Jackie, how are you? Good morning. Is it still morning? Oh, it's not morning. It's afternoon. Good afternoon. Man, I feel like time is going by so fast. But we've already gotten 5 orders done, so we're kind of moving this morning. We are moving and grooving. Morning for you? Oh, just woke up. Sorry, I'm focusing here. Making sure I get this tight. There we go. Looking good. Let's see. Got a small one. This should be good. Just woke up a few minutes ago having some coffee. Good morning. I was up at like 9. Had my coffee. Had to kind of like prepare because I had to record for YouTube in the morning too. So I tend to get up pretty early on Sundays. I mean, 9's not that early, but I have a hard time sleeping in past 10 o'clock. Alright, so just out of the way. My family had seafood and Domino's last night. Went to bed at 2 a.m. That sounds like an amazing combo. I was literally thinking today, I really want seafood boil for dinner. so unhealthy, but like it's so good. So good. I love seafood. That's like my favorite thing to eat. Love it. I feel so sad for people who have seafood allergies. You can't experience it. I love seafood. That's one. This one. Great way to end the summer, yeah, for sure. Speaking of summer, I mean, it's literally already over. I can't believe it. Just like that. Like, I was just thinking to myself this morning, before you know it, guys, we're going to be back in the heat pack season. Back to putting heat packs in the packages, which sucks. I have to actually get those ordered. I have a couple from last season still, but I probably should have to do it soon. Alright, Dor. I'll see you later. Yeah, get your errands done before it rains again. See you later. Have a good day. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Lex. What advice would you give to somebody who wants to start a YouTube channel but is an introvert? Would you believe me if I told you that I'm an introvert? An introvert who has serious anxiety. Would you believe me if I told you that? Yes. So the advice I have is, for us introverts, it's always going to be hard, right? Because we're always like thinking of like the what ifs and stuff. And the only advice I can give you is you have to just do it. And that is something that I had to learn, because that is not my personality, to just get up and just do something. It's not my personality at all. I worry about everything. I overanalyze everything. I freak out, like, you know. But the only way you can do it is if you start. You just have to start, and that's just it. If you really want to do it, you will get up and you will be like, you know what? I might not have everything I need to get it done, but I have an iPhone or I have a Samsung, whatever. I'm going to record this video. You just got to just record your first video. Yep. That's what you got to do. You just got to get up and make that video. I'm telling you right now. Because you're going to make that first video and you're going to be like, oh my God, I was so nervous and stuff. But then you're going to say, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. And guess what? People are going to watch it. And if they don't like you, they're just going to keep scrolling. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing to worry about. You just got to get up and just get it done. That's just how I started. You know, it was not me who, like, told myself to get up and do it. It was actually James, my boyfriend. He is a very outgoing person. And he kept telling me, he kept saying, Lex, you need to do a YouTube channel. I was like, no, YouTube's not my thing. I can't do it. It's so awkward. What am I going to say? And he said, you just got to get up and do it. And I did. I remember my first video. I was so nervous. And I hate looking at that video, but I did it. And here we are. You'd be shocked, like, how far, you know, you go. You just got to film your first one and put yourself on a schedule. If you want to film a video a week, you gotta be disciplined to do it. So if you want it badly enough, you'll do it. I know for sure. I think like a lot of people are so afraid of YouTube, but I feel like YouTube is actually easy. You don't even like taking pictures? Yeah, I know. Like, a lot of people aren't used to seeing themselves on a camera, and then hearing yourself is super weird. I will say that. It's super weird. But now I'm so used to, like, hearing myself. Like, I just get over it. You put a smile. Oh, I put a smile on your face. Good. I'm glad. I mean, Joanne, I hope that you actually go and do it, because if you do, you gotta tell me so I can subscribe and be there for you, you know? I will be there for you. The thing about YouTube is you have to understand YouTube is for the long run. YouTube, you're not gonna see the quick like views and stuff like that you're gonna see on what, TikTok and Instagram. You gotta like really have that mindset like this is for the long run. I might not be getting views on it now, but a year from now, I'm probably gonna get a lot of views on it. So that's how I see it. So, hi Joanna, how are you? So yeah, that's how I look at YouTube. Like even sometimes like, I'm like, dang, this video didn't get that many views. Like, I remember feeling like that last year, right? I made one video on here last year, how to make paan, like at home. And at first, I was like, nobody's gonna watch this video. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's dumb. That is my most viewed video on this channel a year later. So, like, you gotta think about it for the long run. And the cool thing about YouTube, right? YouTube, you get paid from YouTube, you know, once you're monetized on here, you'll get paid for all those old videos you did, as long as they're being watched. So that's how, you know, I look at it too. It might not make sense right now, but it's gonna make sense in a year or two. So you got this. Anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel, you got this. I believe in you. Trust me. I didn't want to do it. I was such a scaredy cat. But here I am. And now here I am on live. Remember last week I was such a scaredy cat to get on live? And now I'm doing it. And I feel really good today. So it's okay to be nervous. I think like, as an introvert and stuff, us being nervous and worrying about stuff like that, that means that we're like putting ourselves in the right direction, because you're forcing yourself to do something you're not comfortable with, and it's like you're kind of growing. Like that's how I just see things. If you feel uncomfortable doing it, that means you're obviously not used to it, and it's not something that you're used to doing. So in order to grow, you have to do uncomfortable things. So, and that's how you learn. Like, you learn by doing uncomfortable things. So, yeah. I hope that anybody in here who wants to start a channel, you go ahead and do it, because it's a great time to do it. And I don't think there's ever a wrong time to do it, to create your YouTube channel, stuff like that. Great information. I didn't know about that other stuff. You should do videos for people like me. Yeah. I know. I just try to give like relatable advice, you know what I mean? That's really it. Like, I'm not an expert. I'm not a YouTube expert. I'm not an expert in having a website. I don't know. A lot of this stuff, guys, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here doing it, hoping for the best. And it turns out okay. So, yeah. So this week I am going to be filming the first video for Patreon. Super excited. And the first video, I think I'm going to do like a chill vibe and just do like a little repot and like chat type of video just for like the first video. But over there I do plan on doing more educational stuff and, you know, stuff like that, and like a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to be filming that this week, and then I think I'm going to launch on September 1st. So it's going to be great. Oh, hey Mona, how are you? Good afternoon. So our next order is for Karen. Karen is in Florida, Lake Mary, Florida. She ordered this beautiful Hoya here. This is the name. That one, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the name. How's your Sunday going? Oh, this one has, look at this root, guys. Oh my gosh. It's like growing out of the bottom. It's been on the shop for a while. But she'll understand. Normally, when I catch stuff like that, I will just repot it, but she's been with us for a while. I think she'll understand. Oh, you're busy? Busy Sunday? Me too. I remember when like Sundays were like relaxing, but it seems like Sundays nowadays are just your day to get everything done. And they suck. I miss when Sundays were relaxing. There we go. Let's see. Little trim. Yeah, I feel like Sundays are like the day for me. Like I do cleaning and stuff on Sundays. It's like, I guess like the, you know, the whole Sunday reset thing, like that's like what I like to do. So I'll pack orders, and then Sunday I will deep clean this room every Sunday. So that's what I'll be doing after I'm done. And then we usually go grocery shopping. So maybe we'll go to the store today too. Maybe, we'll see. Okay. You have an order to pack this weekend? Yay! Congrats! Congratulations! I feel like all of us plant sellers, Sunday's the day to get the packing done. It's just like, you can't get it done on a Monday. You just can't. Like, it has to be done today. I can't sleep Sunday nights. Oh. Back to work tomorrow too. Ugh. Goodness. I've been super busy with my regular job, like to the point where like I have dreams about my job. Like that's how you know it's bad. I'm like having freaking dreams of me clocking in work. Oh my god, I hate it. I've been working late, like late every day. It's awful. Yeah. On Friday, I finished work at 8 o'clock. And I started at 7:30 a.m. And I was like, this is like becoming ridiculous. I'm gonna cut this one. Hard doing like corporate job and like doing this too. It's hard, but I think I'm so used to it now. Like I don't get no sleep. I can't wait for the day when this could just be my job. I can't wait. Hopefully. Okay, so she just got this one, so I think it should fit. Yeah, I think so. It will pay off. Yeah, that's how, you know, that's how I see it. I'm like, it's gonna pay off in the long run. I'm working for the long run, and when I think about where I was a year from now, like, well, last year at this time, it's like huge, like, improvement. So definitely in it for the long run, you know. Yeah, same to you. Same to everybody. Keep pushing. We're gonna get there. We're all gonna be billionaires. I promise. We're all gonna be influencer billionaires. Like the YouTubers out here. So this is for Karen. Karen got, let's get some stickers from Miss Karen. Take these out. Karen, and let's weigh this one. This one weighs 0.13. Get our stickers on there. Boop. I did not. I think it's coming up. It's actually not the next one, but the next one. Coming up. You made it just in time. Our next one is for Omar. Omar got one of our new plants. This is Monstera. Okay, let's see. Monstera laniata. Okay. Monstera laniata variegated. So this is what it looks like. It's got like this mint variegation. It's really pretty. It comes in like this light color and then it'll fade to green, kind of like the Florida Ghost, if you're familiar with that one. So he got that. And then he got a Hoya Sarawak, which is this one. This big guy. Hoya Sarawak cream. And it comes with this bamboo trellis. This one has big old leaves. Nice and fat, juicy Hoya leaves. We love that. So he got those. Oh, I know. They're so nice. The Sarawaks are so nice. Obsessed with them still. They're like one of my favorite Hoyas too, especially when they sun stress. They're really nice. Okay. Clean this guy off. And then these guys gonna come with the plank. So that since they're like, a lot of them are already like attached to it, so you get that too. These ones are like a new plant, like in the plant like market, getting a little popular now. So you probably start seeing these pop up. Oh yeah, the Sarawak is super fast, isn't it? It feels like it's always putting out like a leaf, like all the time. They're so nice. And Omar, they are in Delaware. And Omar has ordered quite a few things as well before. Wrap it up. We're going to need a big box though, I think, because of that Sarawak is kind of tall, but we'll see. We do have another Sarawak like this one on the shop too. So in case you want to get that one, it is there. The leaves are like the same size, but this one does have more leaves. So this one's a little bit more bushy. But the other one is nice too. Just clean off these water spots as best as we can. That one looks good. Hey June, how are you? Like she should have seen me trying to pack the pubic aloes with the trellis. Comical. I would have paid to see it. You know, packing plants, when you're like seeing somebody do it, you're like, that looks so easy. Then when it's your first time, man, it is a freaking reality check. Let me tell you. You'll be stressed, you'll be cussing. I remember when I first started, it would take me hours. Like, it still takes me hours, but like, God, it would take me like 7 hours sometimes. I'd be stressed. Like, it's such a simple thing, but it's really not. Future video. I can't wait to see. I'm sure you did wonderful though, Mona, and I'm sure it's gonna arrive great. Regardless of the situation. The customer, they won't know, so they won't know the stress that you went through to pack that. Three plants took hours. No, it takes freaking forever. It takes forever sometimes. And then you're just like questioning your whole like existence. You're like, why did I start selling plants? Like, why of all things? Sometimes I'm like, of all things I decided to do, why did I start doing this? So I'm like, the amount of time this takes is actually insane sometimes. Will take you literally forever. That's why I don't do anything on Sundays. Trim the excess. And then sometimes I can use these little ones for the tiny plants if I get any. That one's done. This one's a bigger one though. I think this will work. Yeah. Honestly, I can only imagine. Even after watching your videos, still trying to make sense of it. Yeah, like, you'll never know until you actually do it. I'll say that right now. You literally have no idea until you do it. And then you're like, dang, this is actually more than I thought it was going to be. I remember the one time I did a Instagram live, the only time I did an Instagram live sale, like 2 years ago. Some of you guys probably remember that, but I sold every single thing that I showed, and packing that, like that whole experience, that's why I don't live sale anymore. I was stressed. Packing that took me 8 hours. And then some people, I was like trying to get the money from them. Oh my God, it was awful. Like, never again. But I did sell literally everything I had. But man, I was like, no, I can't. I don't know how some of these like bigger greenhouses are doing the live sales and they're selling everything like and shipping it out like the same week. It's insane. It's an insane amount of time to like be packing all those orders. Like, it's freaking nuts. But I guess a lot of them have a team, so it's easier, but like I can't do it by myself. I make it look easy. I'm glad it looks easy. There'll be times I'd be stressing over here and y'all don't know it. Definitely, especially like when it comes to like the bigger plants. And I'd be like, I'm like, oh my gosh, is it gonna like fit in the box? Do I have a box for this? So that's why I had to suck it up and order all those big boxes. I try to avoid it, but I had to accept it that I need big boxes because I get stressed out in here. And you guys never know because I speed it up and I mute it and I play happy music, but sometimes I be in here cussing, going crazy. So like this one is a big guy, so I'm just trying to make sure nothing's sticking out. Okay, so I think this is too small, so what you can do in my situation, just attach another piece. You gotta do what you gotta do, yep. Be like that. Alright, so this should be better. A better shape. We'll fix it up. That's better. We need a big box. Keep this side. Okay, looks pretty good. Cut the top. See why? This is why I don't do fancy packaging, guys. How am I gonna make this big plant like aesthetically pleasing? You can't. It's hard. Fancy packaging just doesn't work with a plant store. Sometimes it doesn't work unless you're selling like little tiny baby plants. But like, look at this package. It's huge. I pack the plants and Brian does the invoice and shipping labels for me. Then I double check everything and close the boxes up. It helps. Oh yeah, see, that's good. James, he used to help me, but he's too busy with work, and I also feel bad asking him, so yeah. And sometimes, not gonna lie, I just rather do it myself. Pro packer. Hey Jess, how are you? Teamwork, Jackie. That's for sure. Let me get a big box for this one. We gotta break out this box is freaking huge. This is my biggest box. This is 24 by 12 by 8. This is a freaking massive box. This box cost me so much money in shipping. Like, I hate using this box, but I don't have a choice. Yeah, sometimes mistakes are made when it's more than one person. Yeah, definitely can be. That's where it gets like hard and complicated, you know. And then I'm sure Jackie, you like double check it too, and you like just making sure, cause you know sometimes they don't really get it. And we've definitely had mistakes in the beginning where it was me and him doing it. Because we just like, it took us a little while to like get our process down when he would help me, but I just was like, I need to learn how to do this by myself. So yeah. And for a while his sister Amy would help too, and she was good because she gets it. She's like me, she gets it. But she has a kid, so it's hard for her to like come and help, so I don't like to ask her. Sometimes you gotta do it, just let me do it myself. That's how I be. And then I get mean and then I feel bad. So I'm like, how about he just go outside and he can rinse the pond and the leca. That's his job, y'all. That's his job. Okay, so Omar, he gonna get some stickers. Yeah, I'm in the same place. I need to learn the tech side. Yeah, like I know the tech side, like the actual shipping part and stuff can be a little like scary, but it's actually really simple once you pick it up. Mine's still waiting for their pick. Oh yeah, let me send him. He's on his way. We're gonna be doing that today. Actually, we were supposed to do it last weekend, but we're doing it today. Because I also need some pan leca made for myself. Because I'm going to be repotting some of my own plants this week. I'm going to be doing a Hoya repot this week, but it's going to be for the Patreon. So I'm excited to do that. Okay, so this is Omar. Omar in Delaware. I always overwhelmed with the tech stuff. Yeah, if you're, you know, you're always going to get overwhelmed with something you don't know how to do, right? And that's just how life works. But you can't let that stop you from learning it. Sometimes we just have to figure it out. And once you do, you got it. You have a snakehead plant. Which soil do you need? What's a snakehead? Is that like just like a snake plant? Oh, like a snake plant? I'm probably not the best for that because I just use soil-free potting mix for all my plants. But I'm sure somebody in the comments probably has a better like option for you. Maybe. I think that they don't need like anything serious, right? They're like pretty simple, right? Oh yeah, see, Mona knows. Not me. Unfortunately, I don't have all the answers. Okay. Just gotta clear. The next one, this is from Mona. Mona in the chat. Mona. Okay, so Mona got, look at this beautiful Syndapsis. This is Syndapsis Silver Hero. It has a very beautiful bluish green color to it, and it has silver specks throughout the leaves. It's a really nice plant. And then she also got some trellises, which I'll show you guys in a second too. So let's clean this up. She is beautiful. Ooh. I love Syndapsis. Like, they're not that much of a fan favorite, but I think that they're just beautiful. They grow really nice. You can do them trailing. You can do them going up a moss pole. They always look so nice, and they're so simple. Where are you going to put this one, Mona? Are you going to put it like in your window, or you put it on a shelf? This one is so nice. I think this is our last Syndapsis Silver Hero. The other one sold a few weeks ago too. So I'll probably get some more in the next one. Underrated. Yeah, not sure yet. Sometimes I'm like that too. I never usually have anything in mind when I am buying my plants. I kind of figure it out when I get it. And that's how we run out of space, guys. Always. Always running out of space for our plants. We just figure it out when the time comes. Alright, so. The trailing ones require a little bit more work. So let me just focus on this one. Because you want to make sure you don't like get the leaves and stuff. Okay, that side The trailing plants are always the hardest to pack, like always the hardest. But once you get it, you get it. And it doesn't help that my nails get stuck in the plastic sometimes. I'm like ripping my fingers out with freaking plastic. Okay, there we go. Oops. Okay, so this one's like a medium size. Tell me about it. Good job, Lex. Thanks. You see firsthand how your plant is being packed, Mona. So since it is trailing, you can usually just wrap it in the direction that it's growing, and it makes it much easier to do. And just get a lot of the cotton, put it behind it, and just kind of like wrap it together. Makes it much easier doing it that way than trying to fiddle with it too much. Hey, is that Monica? Is that my Monica? I think that's you. It happens to you too, yeah. Hi, Monica. Oh my god, it's so cool seeing like all you guys in like real time right now. It's so cool. I'm happy I decided to get over my fear of going live so I can talk to you guys. Monica is a customer of mine turned friend. Like everybody here. A lot of you guys, we've all became friends from our shared hobby. We got 2 Mo's in the chat. I'm just coming in from work and jumped right on. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by. We're just packing our Sunday orders today and hanging out. I know. I was like, she bought more trellises. Mona did get more trellises. She got a 2-pack of the clear small U-shaped ones, which are these. And then she got a 4-pack of the round small ones that are clear too. These are so nice. I need that overtime so I can order my next ring. I feel that. Shoot. That was me this week. I worked a ton of overtime too. Last week too, I worked a ton of overtime. Because I wanted to, I did, like in July, I bought like a lot of stuff for myself because it was my birthday. So I like was working a lot too because I was like trying to pay off like, you know, I got like a new computer, I got a new monitor, and both of those things were equally over like $2,000. So I've been working a lot of overtime. So I feel that. We gotta pay for the things we want. Unfortunately, nobody's paying for it for us. All right, so let's get a box. So this looks like, I feel, let me see. We're fitting in here. Too small. I think we'll use, sorry, I'm just picking out a box right now. by 12. Actually, hold on. I think we'll use this one. I think it will fit. All of these will fit. Yes. I'll put the trellises at the bottom. They fit perfect. And then, perfect fit for the plant. Some cotton in there. Okay. There we go. Nice and snug. That's always important too. You want to make sure it's nice and snug so it's not like sliding around, because no matter how many fragile stickers you put on this box, the mail carrier is gonna do what they do. And they're gonna toss this package, they're gonna kick it, they're gonna do whatever. So, they rude. I'm the best things. Thank you for your order too. I'm glad that you like the trellises. I was like, I know my Hoya people are gonna love, like especially those iridescent ones. I knew that they were gonna love those. Yeah. The mail carriers, they do not care. Mona. And 1.11. Okay. Alrighty, let's just stick it on. And some fragile stickers. Some mail carriers, they're like better than others, but I think it ultimately comes down to like the person who's working there. Like, don't take your day out, your bad day out, my bad plan. I know. They're rude. Some of them, like, you can tell, like, when they're having a bad day. Like, you can really tell. You're just like, dang, like, if you hate your job, why do you work here? Our next order. Oh my gosh, I got so nervous for a second. Oh my god. So, our next order is for Kristen. She's a returning customer, and it always scares me because she has a billing address in freaking Canada, but her shipping is in Washington. So I was like, oh my god, how did I get a Canadian order? I was like freaking out for a second. But it's not. She's in Washington. Hi! How are you? I caught one jumping over my Christmas lights and he slammed dunked my box. Stop. Why are they like that for real? Like, what's actually wrong with them? They need help. Like, they're crazy. Yes, I got a plant one time and it was open and all kinds of banged up. Oh my gosh. See, yeah. They do it on purpose, I think, like some of the people. And then you'll get some that are like so nice, right? You'll get some that are so freaking nice. Like, my mail lady is so nice. She's so nice to me. She comes every time, you know. She'll text me when she's on her way and stuff. I'm like, dang. Even when she's like her day off, even the other ones, they're so nice too. So it's just crazy to me that some of them can just be so mean and like just don't care about like people's stuff. He didn't see me until it was too late. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, I would be pissed. And then I feel like their customer service and stuff, they don't even do nothing to like, they don't care. Like, why would they? Yeah, that is crazy though, Mona. I would be on the phone. I'll be on that phone calling somebody because that's crazy. So this order is for Kristen. Kristen is in Washington. She got a philodendron white princess. Looks like this. Has a nice beautiful leaf here. This one was a bottom cut. And then She also got a Monstera Burl Marks Flame. So we just got these in, and we have 2 more. They look exactly the same, but this is what it looks like. And right now, I think that I have these at a pretty fair price. These are at a price of $120. So the Monstera Burl Marks Flame has drastically dropped in price, like drastically. And I think it's just going to keep going down over the next few months. So if this is a plant that you've been looking for, it's not a bad time to get one, I don't think. At least, as long as the plant was fine, right? As long as the plant was fine, despite all that crazy nonsense. Sheesh. At least, like, it's either that or they'll put the package, like, at the wrong house or something. Oh, that, like, infuriates me. I know sometimes it's, like, an accident, but I lived in an apartment complex, which was huge. Like, when I first moved to this area, it was freaking huge, and it was gated. But, like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just because it was gated, it was ghetto. Okay? I, like, just moved out. Your girl couldn't afford that, but it was ghetto. And because the gate system was always broken, the Amazon trucks, if you had an Amazon package, good luck. Good luck, because they would take all the packages out and leave them at the gate. Good luck. Like, that's how mean they were. And sometimes they would even, like, do things out of spite where they would take everybody's package and just hide it on the property. Like, it was awful. Like, oh my god. So that's why I'm like, I just don't understand why, like, the mail carriers and stuff like that, like, why are they so mean? Like, they can be so freaking mean. I'm like, dang, like, none of us did anything to y'all. So after that, when I, like, was living there, I, like, completely stopped buying stuff with Amazon. Like, I would have to, like, get it shipped to, like, a friend's house or something like that. And then, like, when I moved, I was so traumatized with, like, the mail system and stuff. I didn't realize, I realized, like, you know, it was just that place or whoever was working at the time. But, like, dang. They really just don't care sometimes. That's how you know they do it on purpose. So, no, yeah, like, terrible. They really, like, didn't care. We, like, have to go on a scavenger hunt for your package. It's crazy. But where I live now, like, I've never had any problem. I think I had one time where, like, they delivered, like, I ordered, like, a 50-pound bag of leca, and they freaking delivered it to, like, the wrong house. And I was, like, trying to figure out what house it was from the picture. But then the person ended up bringing it over to my house. But I felt bad because they literally carried this 50-pound bag of leca. They're probably like, what is this, you freaking weirdo? But, yeah, other than that, like, pretty good mail over here. Yeah. Yeah, that was really nice of them. And now, like, I say hi to them and stuff when I see them. They're really nice. My biggest fear, like, when buying the house, I was like, what if, like, we have bad neighbors? But all of our neighbors are really nice, and everybody, like, is minding their business, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's, like, chilling. So that's always, like, always been a fear of me. Like, even just moving to an apartment, like, what if I have bad neighbors? Because I did have bad neighbors in that one apartment complex. This one lady was crazy. She would, like, look out her, like, peephole and, like, take pictures of us and stuff. It was so weird. She was such a weird person. But luckily here, I have no issues. So that one is the Monstera Burl Marks Flame. Yeah. For Kristen. And then she got this guy. So this guy's kind of big. You have to go. Okay, yeah. See you later, Mona. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. You probably got errands to do today, too. All of us do. and then we have 3 more plants to pack. 3 more to go. We're making like good progress on the time. Last week was 4 hours. This week we are moving. I feel like sometimes, like some weeks are better than others. Like you're just like in the groove, and then sometimes you just feel off when you're like packing. Like I have that sometimes where I feel like I'm moving slow. But this week I feel like I'm going pretty fast, which is good. So with these like philodendrons, I like to push them upward, like in the direction that they're kind of growing, so that the stems don't like get broken, like if you pull them down or anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it first, and then I'm gonna fill around it when I have it wrapped. That helps sometimes. So I'll just wrap like half of it, and then I'll put the rest of the cotton in when I get it like nice and packed up first. So do like that. Just stick this here. There we go. Nice and easy. And this one is done. Just putting that extra cotton in at the top. And then just gonna trim it. Kristen's package is done. We just gotta put it in the box. So I think I have this box should be good enough, I think. And then 2. I have to really clean this room. I have, the other day I got a new shipment of pots. I had to restock the 5-inch pots and the 5.5-inch ones, because those are like a really popular size, and I have all the pots just laying on the floor in here. I haven't even put them away yet. Like, I'm so bad when it comes to putting like the inventory and stuff away. It just sits in here. So this week I really need to put that away. I still have trellises that are not organized yet, so I'm working on that too. So hopefully I can get all that stuff put away this week. I have so much stuff on the floor. I hate when I do that to myself. I'm like I wouldn't say I'm a procrastinator, but sometimes I can be when it comes to like stuff in this room. So, so that's done. Give her some stickers. Yeah, stickers. There we go. And this is for Kristen. Just weigh this one, and then we can move on to the next one. So this one is 2 pounds, 12 ounces, and it's for Kristen. And I think we did get some more orders, so I'm gonna check that as well, so we can get everything done today. Alright, this one's done. order, let's see. Our next order is for Julie. Julie is in West Virginia, and she's a returning customer. She's been around for a while too. She got this really pretty Hoya. This is the name here. And then she got two 7-inch pots. So we'll do the plant first. I had a customer from when I first opened my website in 2022. She bought one of these plants and she still has it, and it's freaking beautiful, you guys. Like, she has taken such great care of it, and it's so beautiful and bushy, and she has it on this really beautiful like round trellis. It looks amazing, and she sends me updates like from time to time, and I'm just like, ugh, it makes me so happy, like seeing people like who bought stuff in the beginning and they still have their plants. Like, she did a really good job taking care of it, and it's just cool to see like how much it's grown. So we got these little guys, and from my experience, these guys do kind of grow a little bit fast, so shouldn't take too long for it to get like nice and bushy. Just the one plant, so let me just mark it off. And then she got two of our 7-inch pots. These are the tall pots, so they're taller than like the standard pot, and they have the air slots on the side, and then they have the big drainage holes on the bottom too. She got two of those. This is a smaller one, so we can use a small wrap. Small plants are always the easiest. Like, the plant shops that only sell small plants, they have it so easy. So much easier and faster packing the small ones. But I sell everything. There we go. Put a sticker on it. So she got these two. Honestly, you can do something like that. That works great. And so let me get the box. Let's see. I think it can fit in here, honestly. It's like the perfect fit, so that worked out great. And then it has some extra protection from the pots too. So that's good to go. And I'm getting low on my polyfill. I have to buy some more supplies this week. That's always fun. Here we go. So this is for Julie. Give her some stickers. There we go. And this one weighs 1.13. That's a great idea with the packing, I know, right? It like fit perfectly in there. Worked out great. There we go. So Julie's done. We have a big stack of packages over here already. So our next one I think it's a new customer. Let's see. It is a new customer. Her name is Nika. She's also from Washington. She's a new customer. So I have to write the thank you note. I haven't done that yet. So let me just do that really quick. So if you're new, you do get my thank you note. It's just a generic note that has some information about the shop. It has a QR code here so that you can be taken to all of our frequent asked questions and also like an unboxing guide in case you know you're new to unboxing plants, just some basic stuff. And then on the back, I will write you a personalized note. Hey Christina, thank you for putting fragile stickers on those. The amount of plant shops that don't do it is astonishing. Yeah, it's like yeah. A lot of their reasoning is because they say, well, the mail carrier, they're not going to care anyway, and the mail carrier is not going to care, but I feel like just doing it shows the customer that you're at least trying, you know? So I'm just going to write her a little note. Let's see. And I won't read it because, you know, it's for them. It definitely helps. And yes, exactly. It shows that you care and then put the, definitely shows that you care. And regardless, like, of what the mail carrier is going to do, I always think, like, as long as I put in the effort, the customer sees that, there's, you know, but if there's, like, nothing on the box, like, I think that's crazy. I will be checking out your shop first. I've come across your page. Oh, hi, Christina. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out today. I don't have anything in the links in the description yet, but you can find it easily on my page, or you can just go to the website's plantlifelex.com. So kind of easy to find. So for Nika, I put the thank you note in there, and then I put the stickers in the envelope for them, and then I'll just write their name on the front like that. So new customers get that. Returning customers, you guys have seen it already. I don't want to keep giving you guys the same thing, so yeah, you just get stickers. But the unboxing guide and frequent asked questions, it is available on the website, so you can always refer back to it if you need to, if you have any questions about policy and stuff like that. I am pretty fair with, like, you know, policy and stuff, so definitely I understand that buying plants online can be scary, especially when shops have a lot of rules and stuff like that. So I get it, but I do try my best to be as fair as I possibly can. So Nika she got a bag of our pond mix, and then she also got this Hoya. This is Hoya Polyneura Broguette Silver. So these are pretty big. Look at this big leaf at the top. Like, they are pretty big size. And I love getting these ones in from the wholesaler because they always have such big ones of these, and people really like these. So I love this one. I really want to get the Polyneura albos in, but they haven't had them. So hopefully in the future they'll have them, because I know a lot of you guys are looking for those ones too. But maybe one day. Oh, I know. This one is so nice, Tina. I don't think I have one of these for myself yet. I don't know why. I love this one. I need to get one too, because my Hoya collection is expanding. It's taking over my whole Millsbow cabinet at this point. They're becoming like one of my favorite types of plants, Hoyas, now. They've also grown like crazy in my Millsbow cabinet because of like how warm it is in there too. So they're all just growing like crazy, and I've been putting them on trellises too, and they've really taking a liking to the trellises, which is always nice to see. So this one, rolls of tape. We're on our third. I go through tape like crazy. And I just bought tape last night. Alright, so get this one all wrapped up. And just make sure we take our time. Here we go. So hopefully this new customer likes their new plant. Hopefully there's no issues in the mail either. Fingers crossed. That's like my biggest fear, especially when I have like a new customer or something happens in the mail and it's like not my fault. Ugh, I get so nervous. But sometimes there's nothing you can do. It's just the mail carriers, you know. Hopefully, I don't know how they found us, but hopefully they'll come back and check out the YouTube channel so they can see their order being packed. That's why I like to put these stickers that say your order was packed on YouTube, because sometimes you don't know how people are finding you. And they might not be familiar with me on YouTube, so it's nice, you know, if you get a package and you're like, oh, it's packed, I can go and check it out. So I think that's like a cool thing to get people to come back to. So she did just get this, and then she got a bag of our pond mix, which is right here. So this is just a 2-pound bag. I don't sell anything more than a 2-pound bag just because it's already really heavy. And the heavier stuff gets, the more expensive shipping is, and some customers just don't want to pay for it. So I get that. So I just do 2 pounds at a time. And it's like enough to get a few like small plants potted up and stuff. So that's what she got. So let's see a box. You can do, I think, let me grab a box for this one. We'll put it in one of these boxes. I do grab the boxes ahead of time, but sometimes things are bigger or smaller than what I think. So I'll just go ahead and grab another one. But I try my best to come prepared. So I'll just put the pond at the bottom and stick this one on top. Yeah. Put a lot of cotton in here so that it stays put. Almost done our bag of polyfill. I have one more bag left, so definitely got to order that today. So this is for Nika. Put that in there, put that in there. She's got stickers already in the envelope. And she's good to go. Nika. And this one weighs 3.9. Get our stickers on there. Fragile, fragile. And then I'll put the shop sticker on the front so you know what it is. There we go. Okay, our next one is Syngonium Chia Pens Variegated, which is this guy here. We just put these out on Thursday, so this was part of the most recent restock. So Syngonium Chia Pens Variegated looks like this. Has really nice, beautiful variegated leaves, and then they also got some trellises as well, which, let me grab those. They got a 4-pack of the large U-shaped ones in the iridescent color, so have those too. So this is the last one I have, but I think there are a couple more on my shop that people ordered while we were on live. So I'm gonna print those out too and just get those done. So when I'm done this, just give me a second and I'll print those out. I do have a few more of the Chia Pens Variegated, so if you're looking for one, we do have a couple more, and they're like really nice. They have some nice color to them too. This is probably like the nicest batch of them that I've had for the shop, which is nice. So this one's a little easy to pack because it kind of just goes up like that. So I usually just pack in the direction the leaves are just already going. Trying to go against the leaves is going to make it harder for you. So try to just go in the direction they're going in. It'll make it way easier when you're packing. So there we have it. Nice and snug. And I think this is a new customer as well, actually. This is for, yeah, this is actually for Caroline. They're in Washington as well. We have a lot of Washington people today. All the way on the other side of the United States. It's always nice seeing like, all the different states people are from. It's like crazy to me sometimes when I'm like looking at all the states and I'm like, wow, all these people from all these different states are like came to my shop to buy something. So I really appreciate it. And it really puts things into perspective. This one, I don't know if it's gonna fit here, but we'll see. I think it will. To do another trim. There we go. Should fit now. So they did get the 4-pack of the iridescent trellises, so I'll put them at the bottom. And then their plants, put a sticker. I have to write them a thank you note real quick, so just give me a second since they're new. Just want to make sure I have that taken care of for them. And their name is Caroline. Usually I just write something personalized about what they ordered. Here we go. And put it in the envelope. Hey Lex, just checking to let you know I just purchased the Billy. Okay, yeah, I will pack it up for you. Do you want me to send you the Florida Ghost too? The picture of the Florida Ghost? I can do that too today when I'm done. Just want to check out your shop, and girl, you're gonna make me broke. Your plants are so stunning. Thank you so much. I really work hard to like make them look nice and everything like that. On my YouTube channel, I specifically show me like doing behind the scenes for my shop. That is like the whole niche of my channel. So you'll always be able to see like the condition of the plants and like how I care for them and like everything I do for the shop to maintain it. So that's kind of like my little niche. And this is for Caroline. Well rooted too. Yes, that is my thing too. We want to make sure no bare root, like no like I don't really do cuttings and stuff like that. Well, I have some propagations, but I will specify they are propagations. But the plants, if they're coming in potting mix, they are rooted plants, and I check that for sure. Yes, of course, Dorothy. I will do that today for you. Thank you. I probably will repack your order, Dorothy, later to fit everything. I'll do that later. This is for Caroline. Okay, so Caroline is done. Yeah, for sure. And this live little session that we're doing here, Christina, this is like only our second time doing this. So I usually do order packing on YouTube, which I'm filming for right now. So you'll always see it on YouTube, but you will see it too on YouTube as well. I keep dreaming of houseplants. This is nice. Aw. Thank you guys for all the compliments. My hard work is paying off, I think. I try to make it, like my whole thing is that I want you to be able to get a plant that has been taken care of for, you know, like a little while. I want you to be able to just unbox it and put it on your shelf. That is like my thing. I don't want you to feel like, you know, if you want to repot it, you can, but I don't want you to feel like you have to repot it like right away and that you have to like do all this stuff with it right away. But like, I want it to just be like ready to go for you. So that's kind of like the thing that I do on the shop. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I'm going to run to my computer over here. I have to just print out anything extra that came through, so give me 2 seconds. Let me just grab that. Since we already have everything out, I just want to just get it all done if I can. So let's see what we got. Tina. So we have Tina, and then Donetta is going to be shipped out next week, and then Dorothy as well. But we're going to hold off on Dorothy because she has probably another custom order, so I'll get that in a second. So, I will be right back, guys. Sorry. I'm just trying to get the order printed out, and then I got to grab the plant. So I'm just grabbing the plant. She got anthuriums. I keep my anthuriums on the other side of the room. So we got this one, and then let's see, I have number 2. Okay, here I come. So this is Tina's order. Maybe for my birthday or something, I am always buying on your single and double leaf plants and props. That's a huge issue I find when buying plants. So many don't look great when I buy or have pest damage. Yeah, that's why I hate that as well when I'm buying plants. So yeah, I understand what you mean. It's like taking on a second job to rehab plants from big box stores. Yep, and they always bring spider mites. Yeah, yeah. Lex will definitely break the pockets. Her plants are worth it. Thank you. Yeah, like I think like that's the thing, right? You can find beautiful plants in a big box store for cheap, but sometimes coming along with it are long-term problems, right? That you have to deal with. So that's why I just really make it a goal of mine to really work hard to make sure the plants look as best as they possibly can. So thank you guys all for the compliments and stuff. So this is for Tina. Tina's been in the chat today. She ordered Anthurium regale crossed with luxurians. This is a hybrid here. Looks like this, nice 4-inch plant. And then she also did order Anthurium Bessier F. This is a 5-inch plant. Looks like this here. 2 beautiful big leaves. You can't order just one. True. I feel that. I feel that. And we've been getting some really good stuff in, I have to say, right? Like, the shipments have been really good. I'm really happy with some of the plants that we've gotten in, some different stuff. And I try to keep it fair with the prices, you know, with the plant market and stuff like that. And, you know, now we got mystery boxes too. That's a lot of fun. So we got some cool stuff. Have to get at least 2 to make sure they have company and shipping. That's true. You don't want them to be lonely. That's the best way to look at it. Don't let them be lonely. These ones are super pretty. You're gonna love these, Tina. Thank you. And thank you to everybody who placed an order. Seriously, thank you guys all so much. We really packed. How many did we pack? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We packed 12 today. I will have an additional one. I will have Dorothy as well after she gets her other plant. So I'll be doing that later too. So we'll have 13, at least for now. So we packed quite fast. I'm like on the roll today, I will say. Whatever that tool is that you're using to wrap plants, the orange stick, I need that. Yeah, so you can find this on Amazon. It's called stretch wrap. Yeah. And you can find it with the handle on it or without it. I like it with this handle because it's easier to like hold it and stuff. And then the handle comes out so you can just replace it with the wrap. So you just buy the handle once. It's called stretch wrap. You can find, I have some stuff in my Amazon favorites, but not this one. But I'll update that today if you want this exact one. So, but yeah, it is called stretch wrap. You can type in like handheld stretch wrap or something like that, I think. It'll come right up. And yeah, they're pretty cheap. It's like furniture wrap, kind of. But yeah, that makes it so much easier. Remember when I first started, I was using the saran wrap from like the grocery store. That was so hard to use. And then I realized like you could just use something like that. I was like, wow, that makes it so much easier. But you live and you learn. I used to do things the hard way, I'm telling you. But now I'm all about finding things that are more convenient and easier ways to do stuff. And then, you know, when I figure out stuff, I like to share it with you guys too, because I know that you guys will appreciate it too. Yes, please. Thank you. I need a version for my, yeah. Yeah, I will update my Amazon favorites after this with all some other stuff, but you can find it in my Amazon favorites. It'll be under like packing and shipping, the section. You'll be able to find it there. I think that's how you spell it. Saran wrap, or you can call it like saran wrap, cling wrap, or stretch wrap. You'll find it, yeah. It'll come right up. Yes. Yes, 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 Tina. The struggle is real. Be over there looking crazy trying to pack these plants with household, like, whatever I had in the house, for real. But it is possible. You can, you don't need all this fancy stuff to pack and ship a plant. You can find a lot of this stuff, you probably have it already at home. The only thing I think is like the most important thing would be this cotton stuff, which is called polyfill or fiberfill. I think that's something that you really can't skip out on. But most of the stuff you can figure it out at home. You don't need a whole setup to pack a plant and send it to somebody. What is it I'm using to clean the leaves? So this is a mixture of water, neem oil concentrate, and dish soap. I talk about this all the time in the YouTube videos, and I have the neem oil concentrate linked in my Amazon too. I know I don't have any information right now in this description, but if you go to a previous video, I'll have all my links in there. But you can find exactly what I'm talking about. It is a little bottle of concentrate neem oil. It's different from the pre-mixed spray. You have to mix it yourself. And it tells you how to mix it on the bottle. And this just helps get all the dirt off, the dust, stuff like that. Ooh. The tape on weird on this one. Yeah, that's true. USPS, yep, you get free shipping stuff. That's where I get all my USPS boxes from. All free. Yep. UPS, you can get free stuff from them too, but I think they really require you to be a business. I don't really know. I don't use their stuff though. But I think the UPS, you can get shipping labels and stuff for free, which honestly I should jump on that because I spend a ton of money in shipping labels for no freaking reason. And I can be getting them for free. You're welcome. All right. I'm just wrapping this guy up. Is heat ever a problem during shipping? I've been around 100 degrees Fahrenheit every day where I'm living. So heat can be a problem. However, I haven't really experienced heat as an issue when I've shipped plants. At least nobody has told me so. Even same thing with the winter time. I've had our plants get stuck in a snowstorm and they've arrived fine. So it can be an issue, yes, and I think that as a customer, you should definitely be keeping in mind your climate. But yeah, it can be, but I think that's the risk that we take, right? But I've never really had anybody tell me that their plant completely melted in the mail or something. I didn't even know you could get from UPS. Yeah, you definitely can. I always get the free stuff from USPS because I do a lot of plant trading. Yeah, I get the USPS boxes. But you can get labels for sure from UPS. I know that for a fact. Hi, Scylla. I stopped ordering when I received a mushy plant in the mail in the beginning of this heat wave. The soil was too wet. Oh, man. Oh, you got it from somebody online? Yeah. It's just it can happen, I don't think it could be a lot of different factors. I don't... it's hard though. Oh, it was alocasia too, yeah. They're already really finicky, especially in shipping. But yeah, the heat wave can really do it. Don't worry, I've ordered plants in wholesale and they came melted. So even worse for me than it is for you. So yeah, I think certain plants will just do better. Some are more sensitive as well. But yeah, I think as customers, we have to be a little cautious about our climate too. Even in the winter time, we want to be careful too because just like the summertime where your plant can melt, your plant can completely like freeze to death as well. So just be careful too in the winter. Over here in Jersey, our winters honestly aren't that bad anymore. Like I feel like we didn't really get really cold weather until like March, which is crazy to say. But it really hasn't been that bad over here, and I ship throughout the entire year. We've really never experienced any like major issues. But yeah, I do have heat packs available in the winter. So I always suggest when it's wintertime, order a heat pack, because if you don't and something happens, I can't really do anything for you. But if you have it and something happens, I will give you your money back. So I have a really good policy, and I understand. I try to keep it as fair as I can. And I know it's hard sometimes, like as customers, especially when stuff like that happens. Like you don't know what to do, and some shops can be really firm on their policy, but I'm pretty easygoing, so yeah. Heat packs are amazing, yeah, definitely a must, a must. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania, nice. Yeah, so yeah, you know what it is over here. Isn't it crazy? Like it's not freezing like anymore like it used to be. We don't even get snow like that. It's like such a weird time. Like we don't even, you can't even expect snow on Christmas anymore. Like it just doesn't, it doesn't happen. We don't get snow until March. I think even in April we got snow. And then it just becomes summertime in May. It's like, it's so weird now here. It's just such a weird time. There is only so much we can do. Your policies are really friendly in comparison to others, especially for live plants. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's hard because sometimes people, they try to take advantage, and I do understand where some stores are coming from, and they probably have been taken advantage of, so they're trying to be really firm. But I try to just, you know, see it from everybody's perspective, like from my perspective as a shop owner and from the customer as well. And, you know, even though I know if I was to buy a plant and it was like something happened with the weather, I'm not gonna blame the shop for it unless they really, really did a crappy job, like at packing. But I'm not gonna blame the shop for it. But some people, they don't think like that, and they will blame the shop for it. But I mean, usually I will just give you the refund. Like, I'll just give you the refund. We used to get blasted with the snow. No, we literally did. Now we don't get anything. Like, snow was so crazy, like, a couple years ago for us, right? Like, I remember my car always getting stuck in the freaking parking lot in my apartments. Whenever it would snow, my cars would always get stuck in the parking lots because the plow trucks, they would just like plow your car in. And I drive like a little sedan, and my thing would always get tore up in the snow. So then a few years ago, I bought a car with all-wheel drive, and now we don't have no snow. So that's just how it is now. Yeah, now my car with the all-wheel drive, it doesn't even get driven at all, and it doesn't even, I've never even used that function. I've had it for 3 years, almost 4 years now. I'm like, that's crazy. And I remember buying the car, I was so firm. I was like, no, I need a car with all-wheel drive, like, because of the snow, and now we don't get nothing. It's funny. All right, so we got 2, I think. Let me see what box I have here. We might be able to fit it in this one, but if not, you gotta get a big box, Tina. Hi, Roxanna, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's too big. Actually, it's not, I don't think. I actually think it's the perfect size. Yeah, perfect size. How's your Sunday going, Roxanne? You decided to get the big boys today, Tina. It's crazy because they don't look that big, but when you pack them up, they end up being quite big. So you gotta make sure you got big boxes when you're a plant store. You gotta make sure it fits. There we go. It's like the perfect fit for that one. There we go. And I literally am finishing up my bag of polyfill. So we used like a whole bag basically. This one was like kind of freshly opened today. And then I do have one more order. I have Dorothy's order to pack, but I'm going to pack it later because I have to send her some pictures of a different plant, and then I have to just like adjust her other order so that it can all fit together. I didn't realize that, but trust me, I can't thank you enough. Yeah, you're welcome. So that's that one. So this was Tina's. Give me some stickers. What I got? I got mostly cactus stickers. Sorry, guys. I get these stickers in like a big wholesale pack, and for some reason there's like all these cactus ones. Not that many like houseplant ones. But they're still cute. I hope you have a good source for bulk polyfill. One bag, yeah. No, I don't. I don't yet. I buy the 20-pound box for $50. And that comes with the 2 bags. And I usually buy 2 to 4 of them at a time. So, unfortunately, I don't. You know what I should do? I should reach out to that company, though. I should reach out to them and ask them if they do have a wholesale thing for me, because I use it so often. Because I imagine people who make stuffed animals for a living probably get this stuff in some type of wholesale, right? So I should probably look into that. 3 pounds, 1 ounce. 3.1. But you can get like knockoff like polyfill. I mean, polyfill's the brand name. It's just fiber fill. So you can find like other branded stuff, but it is kind of expensive. Okay. So that is our last one for today. I'm gonna pack Dorothy's later. But that is our last one. We did pretty good. So we started at 11 and, oh, it's 2 o'clock. We didn't do that great, but I guess we did okay. 11 to 2. Basically like a part-time shift almost. But yeah, that was everything for today. So what I have to do now is make all the labels. So I will do that off camera. Let me see. So he said, I look forward to ordering from you and seeing the orders packed. Glad the algorithms. I'm glad that it showed you it too, because I honestly didn't think that YouTube showed people lives if they weren't subscribed to them. I guess I don't know. I don't really know much about YouTube algorithm, but like I'm glad that we had a good live today. It was a lot of fun. We answered a lot of questions. A lot of people was in the chat today. It was fun. I have to make all the labels for everything, and then I have to schedule my USPS pickup for tomorrow. And then all I'm going to do is just clean up the studio. I have to still record the vlog. I haven't really done anything for the vlog besides pack orders. I was recording for YouTube now. But other than that, I think it's going to be a chill day. I'm going to go have me some lunch because I haven't ate yet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, um, everybody's orders, they're going to be also in the YouTube video coming out this week. Patreon is coming out September 1st. So if you're interested in seeing more behind the scenes and more live streams, Patreon is going to have that. I'm going to launch that on September 1st. I do weekly restocks on Thursdays. So every week I do some type of restock on the shop. I have a mailing list. If you want to be notified in advance, you can. If you're ever looking for something in particular, like a plant, you can send an email to me and I will let you know if I have it or if I can get it for the next round too. So, lots of fun things. I thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. You guys actually made the packing experience more fun because it's so boring when I'm by myself. But it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna make the labels and go have some lunch. So thank you guys all so much. It was so fun today. You said it's your birthday. Oh, so yep, September 1st. Yeah, definitely check out the mailing list. It's on my website too. You just put your email, and I send out one email a week. So, do I have any Adansonii? I don't have Adansonii, but I did see it on the next wholesale list, so I can bring it for the next probably September. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So I will see you guys later. I will probably catch up with you guys in the YouTube community tab as well. So thank you guys so much. It was so much fun today. I know you can barely see me, but I'm here. Thank you guys. Lots of fun. I'll see you guys later. Bye.